Car engines aren't created equal. Some are built to last, racking up 1,000,000 miles or more. We're counting down 30 engines that are practically immortal. These powerhouses laugh in the face of time, racking up miles like they're collecting pocket change. Buckle up, because by the end, you'll know which engines can outlast just about anything on the road. Number 30, Ford Windsor 302. The Ford 302, a 5-liter V8, is a true American classic. This engine has been the beating heart of countless Mustangs and F-150s since its introduction in 1968. Its longevity isn't just about brute strength, it's a testament to smart, simple design. What makes the Windsor 302 so durable? For starters, it's got a robust iron block and heads. This old-school construction might add some weight, but it also adds years to the engine's life. The engine's pushrod design means fewer moving parts compared to overhead cam setups, translating to fewer things that can go wrong. But here's the real kicker. With basic care, these engines often hit 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat. Some even push past 300,000. That's a lot of road trips and towing jobs. The secret? Regular oil changes and avoiding overheating. Do that, and this V8 will keep rumbling for decades. Fun fact, the Windsor 302 got its name from the Ontario, Canada plant where it was built. It's as reliable as a Canadian Mountie and twice as powerful. Number 29, Mazda BP. Next up, the Mazda BP. This little 1.8-liter engine powered the beloved Miata, proving that good things indeed come in small packages. But don't let its size fool you. This engine's got the heart of a lion. The BP engine first appeared in 1989 and quickly gained a reputation for reliability. It's a dual overhead cam design, which allows for better breathing and higher revs. But what really sets it apart is its bulletproof bottom end. The crankshaft and connecting rods are built to handle far more power than the stock engine produces. Owners report these engines humming along happily well past 200,000 miles. They're like the Energizer Bunny of the car world. They just keep going. Even in high-stress applications like racing, the BP engine holds up remarkably well. Here's a tip. If you've got a BP engine, pay attention to the timing belt. Change it as recommended, and this little powerhouse will reward you with years of trouble-free service. Number 28, Toyota 1HDT. Talking about diesel. The Toyota 1HDT is a 4.2-liter inline-six that's tougher than a $2 steak. Found in Land Cruisers, these engines regularly clock over 500,000 miles. They're built to handle harsh conditions and heavy loads. If engines were superheroes, this would be the Hulk. What makes the 1HDT so indestructible? First off, it's a straight-six design, known for inherent balance and smooth operation. The engine block is made of cast iron, providing excellent durability and heat dissipation. But the real magic is in the details. Toyota over-engineered this engine, giving it features like oil jets to cool the pistons, something usually found in high-performance engines. One of the most impressive things about the 1HDT is its ability to run on low-quality fuel without missing a beat. This made it a favorite in remote areas where fuel quality can be questionable. Pro tip: if you're lucky enough to own a vehicle with this engine, regular oil changes and fuel filter replacements will keep it running practically forever. Number 27, GM EcoTech L61. General Motors' EcoTech L61 might not be flashy, but it's got staying power. This 2.2-liter four-cylinder is the workhorse of many Chevrolets and Saturns. It's not uncommon to see these engines still purring at 250,000 miles or more. They're like the reliable friend who's always there when you need them. The L61 was introduced in 2000 and quickly gained a reputation for reliability. Its design incorporates some clever features, like a chain-driven balance shaft to reduce vibrations. This not only makes the engine smoother, but also reduces wear on internal components. One of the keys to the L61's longevity is its relatively low-stress design. It's not pushed to the ragged edge of performance, which means it can soldier on mile after mile without complaint. The engine also benefits from a robust oiling system, ensuring all critical components stay well lubricated even under tough conditions. Here's a fun fact. The L61 was so reliable that it became the basis for GM's subsequent generations of four-cylinder engines. Talk about a solid foundation. Number 26, Toyota 2ZZGE. This Toyota engine is a high-revving marvel. It powered cars like the Celica GTS and Lotus Elise. Despite its sporty nature, it's built to last. Many of these engines are still singing at redline well past 200,000 miles. It's like a marathon runner with the endurance of a camel. What sets the 2ZZGE apart is its variable valve timing and lift system, dubbed VVTLI. This allows the engine to switch to a high-performance cam profile at higher RPMs, giving it a Jekyll and Hyde personality. It's docile and efficient around town, but unleash all 8,000 RPM, and it screams like a race engine. The 2ZZGE's durability comes from its robust construction. It features a closed-deck design for added strength and oil squirters to cool the pistons. These features are typically found in much more expensive performance engines. Insider tip: if you own a 2ZZGE, pay attention to oil consumption. These engines can use a bit of oil between changes, especially when driven hard. Keep it topped up, and it'll reward you with years of high-revving fun. Number 25. Nissan RB26DT. This twin-turbo inline-six is the stuff of legend. It's the heart of the Skyline GTR. With proper care, these engines can easily surpass 200,000 miles. Some tuned examples have even hit the magic million-mile mark. It's the engine equivalent of a fine wine. It just gets better with age. The RB26DT is a masterpiece of engineering. It features a cast-iron block for strength, paired with an aluminum head for better heat dissipation. The twin ceramic turbochargers provide excellent response and power delivery. But what really sets this engine apart is its potential. In stock form, it produces around 280 horsepower, but it's capable of safely producing much, much more. One of the secrets to the RB26's longevity is its oiling system. It uses a complex multi-path system to ensure every part of the engine receives adequate lubrication, even under high G-forces on the racetrack. Here's a bit of trivia. The RB26DT was so over-engineered that it was rumored to produce much more than its claimed 280 horsepower, even in stock form. This was to comply with a Japanese gentleman's agreement, limiting advertised power to 280 HP. Number 24. Volvo B18. Volvo's B18 is old-school cool. This 1.8-liter four-cylinder powered Volvos in the 60s and 70s. But don't let its age fool you. These engines are known to run for 300,000 miles or more. They're like the Keith Richards of engines. They just won't quit. The B18's longevity comes from its simple, robust design. It features a 5-bearing crankshaft, which provides excellent support and reduces wear. The engine block is made of cast iron, known for its durability and resistance to thermal expansion. One of the most impressive things about the B18 is its ability to run well even when not in perfect tune. It's forgiving of minor neglect, which has contributed to its reputation for reliability. Fun fact, the B18 was so reliable that it was used in industrial applications, powering everything from forklifts to electrical generators. Number 23. Mercedes-Benz M113. The Mercedes-Benz M113 is German engineering at its finest. This V8 powered everything from E-Class sedans to SL roadsters. With regular maintenance, these engines often cruise past 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat. They're like a well-oiled machine, literally. The M113 is an all-aluminum engine, which helps keep weight down. But don't think that makes it fragile. Mercedes used a silicon aluminum alloy that provides excellent strength and heat dissipation. The engine also features 3 valves per cylinder and dual spark plugs, promoting efficient combustion and smooth operation. One of the keys to this engine's longevity is its relatively low-stress design. Even in its most powerful forms, it's not pushed to the ragged edge, leaving plenty of headroom for long-term reliability. Here's a tip. If you own a car with an M113, pay attention to the crankcase ventilation system. Keeping this clean and functional will go a long way in ensuring your engine's longevity. Number 22. Mitsubishi 4G63T. The Mitsubishi 4G63T is a tuner's dream that's also built to last. This turbocharged 4-cylinder powered the legendary Lancer Evolution. Even with heavy modification, these engines can hit 250,000 miles or more. They're like the Terminator of engines. They'll be back again and again. What makes the 4G63T so special? For starters, it has a cast iron block, providing a sturdy foundation for high-power builds. The head is aluminum for better heat dissipation. But the real magic is in the details. Mitsubishi used things like forged connecting rods and oil squirters for the pistons, features usually reserved for exotic sports cars. The 4G63T's potential for modification is legendary. It's not uncommon to see these engines producing double or triple their stock horsepower with proper modifications. Yet amazingly, they still maintain their reliability. Interesting fact, the basic design of the Ford G63T remained largely unchanged for over 20 years, a testament to its excellent engineering. Number 21. Subaru EJ205. Last but not least in our first 10, the Subaru EJ205. This flat-four boxer engine is the heart of many Imprezas and Foresters. Known for its distinctive rumble, it's also known for its longevity. Many of these engines are still going strong at 250,000 miles and beyond. They're like the Energizer Bunny of the rally world. The EJ205's durability comes from its unique boxer design. With horizontally opposed cylinders, the engine naturally balances itself, reducing vibration and wear. The low center of gravity also improves handling, making it a favorite among performance enthusiasts. One of its strengths is its cooling system. The boxer layout allows for very efficient cooling, which helps prevent the engine from overheating, a common killer of engine longevity. Pro tip: if you've got an EJ205, keep an eye on your head gaskets. Replace them preventatively, and you'll be rewarded with an engine that keeps on ticking for years to come. Porsche Mesar Flat 6. Kicking off our list is the Porsche Mesar engine, a 3.6-liter Flat 6 marvel. Named after its designer, Hans Mesar, this engine is a testament to German engineering at its finest. It powered some of Porsche's most iconic cars, including the 911 GT3 and GT2. What makes the Mesar engine so special? For starters, its design is derived from Porsche's Le Mans-winning race cars. It features a true dry sump oiling system, ensuring critical components stay lubricated even under extreme G-forces. The engine block is made from aluminum alloy with Nikasil-coated cylinder liners, providing excellent durability and heat dissipation. But here's the kicker. Despite its high-performance nature, the Mesar engine is known for its reliability. Many of these engines have surpassed 200,000 miles while still delivering exhilarating performance. It's like a marathon runner who can sprint the entire race. Pro tip: if you're lucky enough to own a car with a Mesar engine, regular oil changes with high-quality synthetic oil are key to longevity. Also, don't baby it. These engines love to be revved. Number 19. Nissan SR20DET. Next up is the Nissan SR20DET, a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that's become a legend in the tuning world. This engine powered various Nissan models, including the Silvia and Pulsar GTIR. The SR20DET is like the little engine that could and then some. Its iron block provides a sturdy foundation, while the aluminum head helps manage heat. But what really sets it apart is its over-engineered nature. Nissan built these engines to handle far more power than they produce stock. With proper maintenance, these engines often surpass 250,000 miles. But here's the impressive part. Even heavily modified SR20DETs can rack up serious mileage. It's not uncommon to see examples pushing 400-plus horsepower for 100,000 miles or more. Fun fact, the engine's factory turbo is so efficient that many tuners stick with it even when significantly increasing the engine's output. Number 18. BMW M30 B35. The M30 B35 is a 3.5-liter inline-six engine that showcases the pinnacle of classic German engineering. This power plant was found in several BMW models from the mid-1980s to the early 1990s. What makes the M30 B35 so durable? It starts with the inherently balanced inline-six design. The engine block is made of cast iron, providing excellent durability and heat dissipation. BMW's engineers didn't stop there. They used a robust 7-bearing crankshaft and a timing chain instead of a belt, all contributing to its legendary longevity. These engines often surpass 250,000 miles with proper care. Some well-maintained examples have even crossed the 400,000-mile mark. It's like the marathon runner of the BMW world, built for the long haul. Here's a tip. Keep an eye on the timing chain tensioner. Replacing it preventatively around 100,000 miles can help avoid potential issues and keep your engine running smoothly for years to come. Number 17. Toyota 3S GTE. The Toyota 3S GTE is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that powered cars like the Celica GT4 and MR2 Turbo. It's a prime example of Toyota's ability to build engines that are both powerful and reliable. What makes this engine stand out? For starters, it features a cast iron block for durability, paired with an aluminum head for better heat dissipation. The engine also uses an air-to-air intercooler and an advanced, for its time, electronic boost control system. But here's the impressive part. Despite being a high-performance turbocharged engine, the 3S GTE is known for its reliability. Many of these engines have surpassed 200,000 miles while still delivering strong performance. It's like a sprinter with the endurance of a marathon runner. Interesting fact, the 3S GTE was so well engineered that it was used in Group A rally cars with minimal modifications, proving its durability in one of the toughest motorsports environments. Number 16. Honda J35. The Honda J35 is a 3.5-liter V6 that's been the heart of many Honda and Acura vehicles. It's a shining example of Honda's reputation for building engines that refuse to quit. What's the secret to the J35's longevity? It starts with a robust design. The engine features a die-cast aluminum block with cast-iron cylinder liners for durability. Honda's VTEC system allows for both performance and efficiency, reducing wear by optimizing operation across the rev range. These engines routinely surpass 300,000 miles with proper maintenance. Some have even been known to hit 400,000 miles or more. It's like the tortoise in the race, slow and steady, but it'll outlast just about anything else on the road. Pro tip: if you've got a J35, pay attention to the timing belt replacement interval. Stick to it religiously, and your engine will thank you with years of trouble-free operation. Number 15. Chevrolet Small Block 350. This Chevy engine is an American icon. This 5.7-liter V8 has powered everything from Camaros to Corvettes, and even boats and industrial equipment. It's the epitome of the phrase, "they don't build them like they used to." What makes the Small Block 350 so durable? It starts with a simple, robust design. The engine features a cast iron block and heads, providing excellent durability and heat dissipation. Its pushrod design means fewer moving parts compared to overhead cam engines, translating to fewer potential failure points. These engines are known to run for 300,000 miles or more with basic maintenance. Some have even hit the million-mile mark. It's like the Incredible Hulk of engines, tough, powerful, and seemingly indestructible. Fun fact, the basic design of the small block Chevy was so good that it remained in production for over 50 years, from 1954 to 2003. Number 14. Volkswagen 1.9 TDI. The Volkswagen 1.9 TDI ALH is a diesel engine that proves good things come in small packages. This inline-4 powered many VW and Audi models, earning a reputation for incredible longevity and efficiency. What's the secret to its durability? It starts with a robust cast iron block and head. The engine also features a distributor injection pump system, which is less complex and more durable than common rail systems. But the real key is its relatively low-stress design. Even when producing good power, these engines aren't pushed to their limits. It's not uncommon to see these engines surpass 400,000 miles, with some even hitting the 600,000-mile mark. They just keep going and going. Here's a tip. If you've got a 1.9 TDI, regular timing belt replacements are crucial. Stick to the maintenance schedule, and your engine will reward you with hundreds of thousands of miles of reliable service. Number 13. Volvo B230. The Volvo B230 is a 2.3-liter inline-4 that powered many Volvo models through the 80s and 90s. It's a prime example of Volvo's commitment to building cars and engines that last. What makes the B230 so durable? It starts with over-engineering. The engine block is made of cast iron, providing excellent durability and wear resistance. The crankshaft is forged steel and supported by 5 main bearings, ensuring longevity even under heavy loads. These engines routinely surpass 300,000 miles, with some examples even hitting the million-mile mark. It's like the Nokia 3310 of engines. It might not be the most advanced, but it'll outlast just about anything. Interesting fact, the B230 was so reliable that it was used in industrial applications, including forklifts and electrical generators. Number 12. Jeep 4-liter. The Jeep 4-liter inline-6 is an engine that's as tough as the vehicles it powers. Found in various Jeep models, this engine has a well-earned reputation for durability and simplicity. What's the secret to its longevity? It starts with a robust cast iron block and head. The engine's under-stress nature also contributes to its durability. It produces good power and torque without being pushed to extremes. Its simple pushrod design means fewer moving parts and fewer things to go wrong. These engines often surpass 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. Some have even hit 500,000 miles or more. It's like the Jeep of engines, which makes sense: rugged, reliable, and ready for anything. Pro tip: if you've got a Jeep with the 4-liter, pay attention to the cooling system. Keep it in good shape and your engine will run forever. Number 11. Ford Modular 4.6-liter. Rounding out our second 10 is the Ford Modular 4.6-liter V8. This engine powered everything from Mustangs to Crown Victorias, earning a reputation for reliability along the way. What makes the Modular 4.6-liter so durable? It starts with a sturdy cast iron block in most applications. The engine also features overhead cams, which, while more complex than a pushrod design, allow for better breathing and efficiency. Ford's commitment to continuous improvement meant that this engine got better and more reliable over its long production run. These engines routinely surpass 200,000 miles, with many hitting 300,000 or more. They're like the Ford of engines, which again makes sense, built tough and made to last. Fun fact, the Modular name doesn't refer to the engine's design, but to the manufacturing process, which allowed different engines to be built on the same assembly line. Number 10. Toyota 1UZ-FE. Kicking off our top 10 is the Toyota 1UZ-FE, a 4-liter V8 that's as smooth as silk and as durable as they come. This engine was the heart of Lexus luxury cars for years, proving that performance and longevity can go hand in hand. What makes it so special? For starters, it's built like a tank. The aluminum block and heads are engineered to aerospace tolerances. It features 6-bolt main bearings for incredible strength and a belt-driven quad-cam setup for smooth, efficient power delivery. Despite its luxury car origins, this engine is known to surpass 300,000 miles regularly. Some have even hit the 1 million mile mark. It's like a Rolex watch, precise, luxurious, and built to last for generations. Pro tip: if you're lucky enough to have a 1UZ-FE, pay attention to the timing belt. Replace it as scheduled, and this engine will purr like a kitten for hundreds of thousands of miles. Number 9. Honda B18C. Next up is the Honda B18C, a 1.8-liter inline-4 that proves good things come in small packages. This high-revving marvel powered cars like the Integra Type R, earning a reputation for both performance and reliability. The B18C is a masterpiece of engineering. It features a DOHC VTEC system, allowing for incredible efficiency and power. The block is made of aluminum for lightweight, but don't let that fool you. It's built to handle far more power than stock. These engines often surpass 250,000 miles with proper care. But here's the impressive part. Even when pushed hard in performance applications, they maintain their reliability. It's like a prize fighter with the endurance of a marathon runner. Fun fact, the B18C and the Integra Type R had the highest specific output of any naturally aspirated engine at the time of its release. Number 8. Chrysler 225 Slant 6. The Chrysler Slant 6 is a legend in the world of durable engines. This inline-six powered everything from Plymouth Valiants to Dodge Darts, earning a reputation for being nearly indestructible. What's the secret to the Slant 6's longevity? It starts with a robust cast iron construction. The unique 30-degree slant allowed for a lower hood line and better weight distribution. But the real key is its under-stress nature. This engine produces good power without being pushed to its limits. These engines routinely surpass 300,000 miles, with many hitting 500,000 or more. They're like the cockroaches of the engine world. They'll probably outlast humanity. Interesting fact, the Slant 6 was so reliable that it was used in industrial applications, including powering generators and irrigation pumps. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz OM617. The Mercedes-Benz OM617 is a 3-liter inline-5 diesel that defines the term over-engineered. Found in various Mercedes models, this engine has set records for longevity. What makes it so durable? It starts with a cast iron block and head, providing excellent strength and heat dissipation. The inline-5 configuration offers a good balance of power and smoothness, but the real secret is in the details. Things like sodium-filled valves and hardened valve seats contribute to its incredible durability. These engines often surpass 500,000 miles, with some documented cases exceeding 1 million miles. It's nearly unbreakable. It just keeps going and going. Pro tip, if you've got an OM617, regular oil changes with high-quality diesel oil are key to longevity. Also, don't be afraid to let it warm up properly before driving. Number 6. Ford 300. The Ford 300 is a 4.9-liter inline-six that's as tough as the trucks it powered. This engine was a staple in Ford F-Series trucks for decades, earning a reputation for bulletproof reliability. What's the secret to its durability? It starts with a simple, robust design. The cast iron block and head provide excellent strength and cooling. Its undersquare design, stroke longer than bore, contributes to strong low-end torque and reduced wear. But perhaps most importantly, it's understressed, producing good power without being pushed to extremes. These engines routinely surpass 300,000 miles, with many hitting 500,000 or more. They're like the Ford trucks they power, built tough and made to last. Fun fact, the Ford 300 was so reliable that it was used in industrial applications, including irrigation pumps and generators. Number 5. Honda K20. The Honda K20 is a 2-liter inline-4 that proves Honda's mastery of building engines that are both high-performance and highly durable. Found in various Honda and Acura models, this engine is a favorite among both daily drivers and tuners. What makes it so special? It starts with an all-aluminum construction, keeping weight down without sacrificing strength. The EcoTech system provides both high-end power and low-end efficiency, but the real magic is in the details. Things like roller rockers and timing chains contribute to its longevity. These engines often surpass 300,000 miles with proper maintenance. But here's the impressive part. Even heavily modified K20s can maintain impressive reliability. It's like a Swiss Army knife. Versatile, reliable, and ready for anything. Pro tip: if you got a K20, pay attention to oil consumption, especially in high-mileage engines. Keep it topped up, and it'll reward you with years of trouble-free operation. Number 4. GM 3800. The GM 3800 Series 2 is a 3.8-liter V6 that's often referred to as one of the best engines ever made. This workhorse powered a wide range of GM vehicles, from Buicks to Pontiacs, and earned a reputation for incredible durability. What's the secret to its longevity? It starts with a robust iron block and aluminum heads. The pushrod design means fewer moving parts and less complexity, but perhaps most importantly, it's a well-balanced design, producing good power and torque without being overstressed. These engines routinely surpass 300,000 miles, with many hitting 400,000 or more. They're like the Timex watches of the engine world. They take a licking and keep on ticking. Interesting fact, the basic design of the 3800 can trace its roots back to the 1960s, proving that sometimes the old ways are the best ways. Number 3. GM LS1. The GM LS1 is a 5.7-liter V8 that revolutionized the world of American V8s. Found in everything from Corvettes to Camaros, this engine combines performance and durability in a way few others can match. What makes it so durable? It starts with a deep-skirt aluminum block design, providing strength without excessive weight. The pushrod layout allows for a compact design and fewer moving parts. But the real key is its over-engineered nature. Even in stock form, it's built to handle far more power than it produces. These engines often surpass 300,000 miles, with some hitting 500,000 or more. But here's the impressive part. Even when modified for high performance, they maintain their reliability. It's like a bodybuilder with the endurance of a triathlete. Pro tip: if you got an LS1, consider upgrading the oil pump. It's one of the few weak points in an otherwise bulletproof design. Number 2. Toyota 22RE. The Toyota 22RE is a 2.4-liter inline-4 that's often referred to as unkillable. This engine powered Toyota trucks and SUVs for years, earning a reputation for reliability that's second to none. What's the secret to its longevity? It starts with a robust cast iron block and aluminum head. The engine's under-stressed nature means it produces good power without being pushed to its limits. But perhaps most importantly, it's simple. With fewer complex systems, there's less to go wrong. These engines routinely surpass 300,000 miles, with many hitting 500,000 or more. Some have even been known to hit the 1 million mile mark. They're slow and steady, but they'll outlast just about anything. Fun fact, the 22RE was so reliable that it was often used in industrial applications, including forklifts and generators. Number 1. Toyota 2JZ GTE. And now we've reached the top of the mountain. The Toyota 2JZ GTE, a 3-liter inline-6 that's become the stuff of legend. Found in cars like the Toyota Supra, this engine combines incredible performance potential with astounding durability. What makes it the king of durable engines? It starts with a robust iron block paired with an aluminum head. The inline-6 configuration provides perfect primary and secondary balance. The sequential twin-turbo setup provides smooth, efficient power delivery. But the real secret is in its over-engineered nature. Even in stock form, it's built to handle far more power than it produces. These engines often surpass 250,000 miles in stock form. But here's the truly impressive part. Even when heavily modified, producing 2 or 3 times their stock horsepower, they maintain their reliability. It's not uncommon to see 1,000-plus horsepower 2JZ engines lasting for 100,000 miles or more. It's like a nuclear reactor, immensely powerful, yet built to last for decades. Pro tip: if you're lucky enough to have a 2JZ GTE, regular oil changes with high-quality synthetic oil are key. Also, if you're modifying it for big power, upgrade the oil pump. It's cheap insurance for an engine that can handle just about anything else you throw at it. And there you have it, folks. The top 30 engines that refuse to die. From luxury car power plants to truck workhorses, from high-revving 4-cylinders to torquey V8s, these engines represent the pinnacle of automotive engineering and durability. They're proof that, with good design, quality materials, and proper maintenance, an engine can keep running strong for hundreds of thousands of miles. So next time you're in the market for a car, keep these engines in mind. They might just be the key to owning a vehicle that lasts a lifetime. Until next time, keep those engines running smooth.